Morning, guys. How you doing? Today is, what is today? It's Thursday, June 13th. We have numbers of 13 and 22 today. So there's a transformation in, as we attempt to create some kind of peace or to build some kind of peace. Then we have, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holy crap, we have 718. So there's some there's going to be some feelings of empowerment today, in where you're taking the lead or taking back your power or getting in control of your own power by changing something. Okay, moving more towards peace. We also have 18 equals 9. So it's also about purging, it's ending, it's unconditional love. It's manifesting in the physical realm. So there's going to be an end, a purge, or it's going to be a really compassionate day. We also have 5 and 5. That is about changes, surprises, gifts. It's also about boundaries, confidence in boundaries. So somebody needs to let something go, let some kind of idea go in order to change and create some kind of peace. As a matter of fact, guys, I didn't even see this because like the numbers are like this long. I literally have like 12 numbers up here at the top. We have 222, so we actually have 2222, which is a twin flame activation. So this is pertinent to the twin flame relationships. And so we have 444, 999, 9999, 55. And then we also have 15. Okay, so there's some serious business going on. There's some changes that need to be made in the self, or changes in your expression, or changes in your self-reliance. Wow, showing your love. There's got to be some changes in the way that you show your love through service, or it changes in your boundaries in regards to social responsibilities. So somebody, you just got to stop thinking that way. Is what I was getting or feeling. What else do we have? Let me read, casually browse through the transits here. Moon and Scorpio. Ooh, we love Moon and Scorpio. This is a very dark, intense, magnetic energy. This is about self-mastery, willpower, and wisdom. Scorpios are very clairvoyant too. And I almost said they suffer from clairaudience, but yeah, some of you guys may be hearing things, and some of it is telepathy, and some of it is otherworldly. Okay, what else do we have here? Mars in Cancer, trining Neptune and Pisces. So you may be having urges. What does it say? Idealistic and crusading. So your emotions are extremely powerful, because along with the Moon in Scorpio, Mars rules Scorpio, but it's in Cancer. So it's about home and family and earth. So it's like go time, being very clear about the things that weren't clear. Rising above the unconscious motivations at the root of some repetitive behaviors, thinking, or paradigms. Okay, right along with the numbers, healing, getting rid of old boundaries, and making the changes in the self. Venus in Gemini, sextiling Chiron and Aries. That is basically healing through love, or healing because of love. And this could also be loving communication that creates healing, or healing through loving communication. Okay, communicating baggage to others, your loved ones, the people you care about. This could be a discussion. Okay, but all in all, it's having the support of people as you try to heal past hurts. Okay, then we also have, oh, that's why. Okay, no wonder I'm feeling, the last couple days have been a little bit of foggy, and today I felt like I was right in there. Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Had a visit from a good friend for a minute, dropping in. Okay, so like I was saying, the last couple days I've been feeling clouded, out of sorts, like I wasn't tapping into the ethers like I usually have been. It's like it stopped for 2 days. I was still receiving transmissions, but I could feel the energy coming in. I was still hearing tones, and I was still getting heat in my face, but it was like I couldn't think. I don't know, you guys may have noticed in the last 2 days, I may have looked a little bit off, like I couldn't understand what was going on, and basically I couldn't understand what the hell was going on. Even like the horoscope, I had issues with it a couple days ago, but I'm hearing tones right now as we speak, and my face is getting a little warm. But we have a grand psychic water trine. What's the difference between a regular water trine and a grand psychic water trine? Well, the psychic grand water trine usually involves Chiron or the moon. That's like if it's a special transit, like a full moon or a new moon. And some of the outer planets, especially Chiron. And here we have one outer planet. Well, I don't know where the inner and outer planets would stop. I'm assuming like the last 3 or 4 planets are the outer planets. I don't know. I'm not an astrologer. I just do it for fun and for information. So basically the grand water trine in psychic water trine involves the moon in Scorpio, Neptune in Pisces, Mercury, the North Node, and Mars all in Cancer. And they're basically, those 3 are conjunct. Okay, so there's definitely an opening of the intuition big time. The word that I used earlier, otherworldly, it's like you can tap into the ethers. And today I feel like I'm plugged in, I'm tapped in. I can hear the tones in both my ears, and I feel... The only way I could really describe it is I feel transdimensional. Like a lot of times when I've got this psychic clarity coming in, it feels like I'm in between 2 dimensions, and I am. I'm literally 1 foot in the 3D and one foot in the 4D, and like the middle part's in 5D. I don't know how to explain it, but tapping into the ethers. Being a Scorpio sun myself, I'm very comfortable with the dark and death and anything, all matters dark. It doesn't bother me. So feeling like I'm in touch with the spirit world is kind of like a high for me. It kind of makes me feel high, so I can tell when I'm tapped in and when I've disconnected. So right now I'm feeling tapped in, and it's just beginning. I haven't checked my charts. I'm not sure when the moon goes into Scorpio, but as soon as it does, there's this connection. Like the operator has connected me. Okay, so with that grand psychic water trine, there are no 29s in there, so it's not a portal. But however, the full moon is a portal, so this is the beginning of the opening of it, where we can tap into other realms or other dimensions, most especially the 4th dimension. Okay, so that's part of a kite formation that exits through the South Node, Saturn, and Pluto conjunction. Kind of crazy, but trust your intuition above all. And then, you know, that's a lot of water. So it's like you're going to feel emotional and a little unbalanced. But the kite formation exits through that conjunction in Capricorn, yeah, the Capricorn Espresso conjunction. So basically it's going to help level you out emotion-wise. It's going to help with a little bit of grounding so you don't go over the edge. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's get started. Let's see. Now, I usually pre-shuffle these, but I just out of habit, I shuffle them when I'm on screen. Just to let you guys know, extraordinary things. And I knew the energy was different. This morning, I have this one deck that's called the Numerology and Color Tarot. And basically, you lay out cards of specific colors, and they have little mini cards. So, like, you lay the cards out the way that, so that the colors appeal to you. Then you take the second set of cards, which are smaller cards, which you place on, like, your matching colors for each one. Okay, and they have numbers on them. So today was the first time I felt compelled to do that reading. Now, I've been doing them all year, and only once have I ever come up with a different number. For a majority of the year, it was on number 4, because we've all been working on stability. But today, I was already, well, actually yesterday, I was already feeling the full moon and Sag energy coming in, especially, you know, because the moon's conjuncting with Jupiter. And the only reason I could extremely feel it is, well, because I have that moon at that exact degree in my chart. Okay, then I'm like feeling this overwhelming joy or happiness that's just starting to pick up yesterday. And boy, was it really fighting with my depressive energies yesterday. So I felt weird because I was sad, but at the same time I was starting to get happy or excited. And then today there's a definite change. So I picked up the cards and I laid them all out. Usually I just do like this kind of shuffle. I don't listen to the directions because frankly I like to do things my own way. It's got to be Aries in my chart somewhere. But today for some reason I did the whole thing and I came up with the number 3. Okay, if you guys aren't sure, I posted it before this reading. Check it out and see what it says. It definitely pertains to the full moon in Sagittarius coming up. There's, I think they use the word joy twice. I seen the word inspiration, inspirational, and then also optimism or optimist twice in that card. So I'm like, yes, the energy has changed. Finally, I got a different card. Because honestly, I was getting sick of seeing the number 4. I just didn't even bother posting it every week because I would get the same number. So, you know, if I don't post the numerology oracle cards, it's because the number is still the same. Or I'll tell you, you know, after, you know, 5 or 6 months, all right, still getting the same card. Been 6 months. Every week I'm doing the reading and getting the same number. Hold on. Okay. Guess somebody bought a couple lava tubes. I had to pause for a minute while my dad retrieved them. If you don't know what lava tubes are, you're missing out. These are Lihing Moi ice pops. Okay, my dad it's their company. They haven't sold them for quite some time. It's been about 11 years and they recently started making them. And I love them. We're spoiled. We grew up with that yummy stuff. Okay, so anyways, let's get moving because I've been talking too much. It's been 12 minutes, okay? 6 of Cups and Queen of Discs, okay? This could be somebody coming to your aid. 6 of Cups is something from the past. It's also about showing your love through service. This could be a possible soulmate or somebody you're linked to in the past. I think it could be an auntie, grandma, cousin, somebody who could have possibly cared for you or somebody who was instrumental in your home or family life while you were growing up. Definitely somebody from the past that you care deeply about. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, good fortune, generous, kind, protective. So you may have some contact. Let me see. Let me look at these other cards here. We got any communication? I'm looking for communication cards. Ooh. Damn it, I hate that card. Not that I hate that card, but hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, this is like an auntie, a grandma, a sister, a cousin, somebody to the side of you or above you. It's definitely somebody who's mature. Did I say protective and generous? And you know, the first thing that comes to mind is auntie. All my aunties are like this, you know, instrumental in your life when you were a child, always watching over you. Oh, you know, do you need this? I heard my auntie's voice in my head. Toots, what do you need? Yes, she calls me Toots. That is my nickname with her, but don't you frickin' dare try and call me that. Only she can. Okay, so this is like, there's a main theme here. And then we have the 3 of Wands reversed. So it feels like maybe you need to communicate with this person, with a particular woman. 3 of Wands is reverse. When I get 3 of Wands, it's a solid opportunity. Okay, it's represented by the Sun in Aries. So Aries is about leadership and courage. Going after what you want. So maybe there's something going on with a family member and you guys just aren't in contact at the moment. There's some kind of deal going on, but they're not pursuing it. Could be because they're really busy. Could be because they're on vacation, or maybe they're traveling. Then we have Five of Cups and Ace of Swords. So there's some communication here about baggage. I think I did mention that. Ace of Swords is truth and clarity and communication. It's also a new beginning. For me, I see it a lot as recognition and the law of attraction at work. But there could be some serious, I almost want to say enlightenment, but this is not something new. It's not new knowledge. Okay, it's just new information about knowledge. There's a difference. Okay, there's some old things that you need to get real clear about. Okay, what is holding you down and what is dragging you back? There may be some habits and some old themes that you have to deal with, or that you have to talk to somebody about. Okay, past karmic lessons. Look, Five of Cups and Six of Swords. There's some issues here. There's some issues that needs to be brought out in the open. Somebody probably spoke the truth, or somebody will be speaking the truth about past hurts and what they've learned from them. Or this could be just the thoughts in their head that they're thinking about past disappointments and realizing that those were lessons. And they're probably realizing also too that they might not have learned the lessons, or it could be that they're suddenly seeing the pattern in these things. Wow, look at all these numbers that came out. 6, 6, 3, 3, 4, 4, 10, 10, 10. Wow, 3 10s. Whew. But this could also be, I didn't mention, I know I said auntie, sister, cousin. This could also be friend. Okay, a good friend. Just thought I'd mention that. So we've got 3 of Cups, 3 of Discs, 4, the Emperor, and 4 of Discs. Okay, so somebody here, there could have been an intimate gathering. It could have been like a work party, but it could be like a work meeting, you know, meeting with over a couple drinks, or having a cup of coffee, talking about some kind of collaboration. How can we do this? How do we work together? What exactly do we need to get done? Let's put all the cards on the table and see what it is that we're trying to create. What is our product? Is your service? What do you represent? And what ideas do you stand for? This can also be about working together with children in the home. This could be like, you might have several children in the home. I keep hearing help you secure it, because you know we got 2 4s, but when I see this card, it's like it's theft. Okay, it's protect your valuables. So this could be like a bunch of hopped up druggy people come in and break into your house. You guys could be just hanging around the house, having a few drinks, getting along. No, scratch that. That's not right. An intimate gathering with somebody that you're working with on something. It's in the home though. The gathering is in the home because we have 2 4s. An emperor is about achievement. It's like it's stability, control, and power. But then we have the Four of Pentacles. So it's like somebody has this false sense of security. They may feel like they're in control, but they're really losing something. It's a false sense of security. Why are they telling me Taurus? I mean, I know this is Taurus. The possessiveness. It's like somebody's trying to control the teamwork or trying to control the home. The work around the home. They want to control what goes on around the house. Or you could be having some construction going on around the house. Or you could be just fixing up a home. There's a lot of thefts going on right now. Okay, so this could literally be somebody you're doing something for comes back to visit. You guys have an intimate gathering. You're showing them how good everything looks, like you have control, but really you're very insecure. You're kind of awaiting judgment. But you're very nervous. You feel like you haven't done enough. There's eyes watching you. You feel like somebody's always watching over you. Even though you're the one that's in control. Look at that. See the eye in the window? Even though you're the one in control, there's always somebody higher than you that's watching you. So, somebody is watching your behavior, your responses. And then somebody here is like real controlling too. 3, 3, and 4, 4. I'm seeing this as the home. And I'm seeing this as ideas about work or I want to say co-op, but yeah, it could be a co-op too, but it feels like a collaboration, a team effort. Intimate gathering with a team, trying to direct them in the home. You guys are, it feels like you're getting set up for some kind of party, or this is the party, and these are like, okay, you're serving the drinks, you're doing this, and you're doing that. Delegating. Feeling like you're in control, but you're really not. You're a nervous wreck. There's eyes, lots of eyes watching you. This could also be a team of thieves working to rip somebody off. Ten of Swords, the Devil, Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. 3 tens, all in one sentence. Okay, Ten of Swords is ruin, like the end of the world. It feels like your world has crumbled. Somebody can be pretty pissed at you. You got criticized. In fact, this looks like, ooh, yeah. Damn. Somebody got their ass reamed, literally. You got your head bitten off. You got scoldings. And you probably feel quite embarrassed, okay? This false sense of security didn't work for you. The facade that you were carrying didn't work. Somebody got called out on their shit. It was thrown in their face. It came out in an angry way because I see, like, you see the red around here. I don't know what they call that. The red spiky balloon. And then, like, even the devil, the redness is standing out. So there's some anger there. Some anger, some ire, some cutting communication. Somebody was stripped of their power. They were humbled. Somebody got humbled big time. Cutting remarks. Somebody snapped. It may have been at this gathering or doing this work party or meeting. Somebody lost their shit, okay? And they said exactly what they thought. There was no stopping them. They wielded the sword and they said, "You let me down. You failed me. And this is the truth." There's no fighting back. All you could do is just stand there with your head down and let them just rage over you. Okay? We don't know if they're gonna cut you out, but this seems like a temporary thing because I don't have the tower here. When we have the tower, that's when shit blows the fuck up. It appears here that somebody was angry and justified so, but that doesn't mean they express themselves in the right way. Okay? Somebody else here is pretty happy though, because this looks like there's a change of things. We got 10-10, completion of a cycle, moving forward with growth. So somebody had to face something that a false sense of security, a false sense of control. I did this, I do this, I'm so wonderful, I kick ass, that kind of deal, having high ideals about themselves, and then they were cut to the quick, two swords and the devil. This is basically, who the fuck are you? Wow. And the funny thing is, like, there's somebody here who's happy about the turn of events. Wheel of Fortune and 10 of Cups. This is success, happiness, and the Wheel of Fortune is closing something out, a lucky turn of events. So this could be, as we move towards the full moon in Sagittarius, moving towards joy, something has come down from the heavens that's going to change everything. And this change is going to bring you luck. Prince of Wands, 8 of Discs, and 13 of Pentacles. Okay, Prince of Wands is ambition. Okay, so whatever wrongs were committed here, this person, wow, was that? Okay, gross. I almost said this pussy, but this person made some mistakes and they realized that they have to make a huge effort, okay, in order to restore the confidence this person has in them. They were insecure, and because they were insecure, they failed to perform in some way, shape, or form. This person is calling them out on that. You shoulda, woulda, coulda kind of deal. Okay, and then there's this weird, because there's this happiness, this success, and this Wheel of Fortune. Maybe this biting off of the head was what this person needed to actually get up and assume control instead of pretending that they have control. This is going to push this person into being genuinely confident, and it's going to move them out of this insecurity, because now they have to get up and get their ass moving. They have to make reparations. They have to make things right, okay? But they want to. They have a lot of ambition. This is either excited or angry. This could be like, you screwed me over, or you messed up, okay? And this is, I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry. I've got this, you know? So this could have been, this feels bipolar. Like, I actually witnessed this yesterday where somebody was upset, and then in between it was, I love you, this looks nice, this looks good. Trying to get the point across, but also at the same time let somebody know that this is not the end of the world, it's not the end of the relationship, that's just that you're disappointed. They're disappointed in your performance. And then this is a soon after. it's almost like it's a mix of energy. It's angry to happy, angry to happy. I don't know if it's, I don't think it's speaking. This is just a general feeling. Upset, but there's an underlying happiness. Maybe they can't help it. with the full moon in Sagittarius, they've got this happy energy welling up in them, but at the same time they exploded and lost their shit to the point, but they mixed it with love. So what are you gonna do? How are you gonna argue with that? You got called on your shit, you're wrong. And they also let you know that they still love you, even though they're really sore at you. Okay, so you know you got to get moving on making things right. Then we also have the Death card here. There may be some negative things, thought loops, a negative way of dealing with life, seeing the glass half empty instead of half full. So, there were some things, personal things, that kept this person from fulfilling, from having a satisfying, fulfilling performance, okay? Because this person is not satisfied or happy with it. And there's this realization that there's something negative in a pattern that kept them from performing at 100%. Okay, so now that's got to change. Somebody's going to have to put their 100% in instead of, you know, putting in 70% and saying, yeah, I got it under control. That kind of deal. That's what it feels like to me. I kind of want to know a little bit more about this Ten of Cups and this Wheel of Fortune, because it feels like bipolar energy, doesn't it? They're so pissed over here. They're like the devil came out. Somebody got a tongue lashing. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, which it goes completely angry to, I'm so happy things are turning out okay. Wow. Okay, so maybe somebody will, maybe this confrontation was supposed to happen, and there was a lot of intrepidation up until it happened. So bam, here it happened. The worst is over, as noted with the Ten of Swords. The worst of it is over. There's been a confrontation. Somebody's expressed how angry they feel. Somebody else has expressed that they're going to make right the wrongs. Okay, and then actually, it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right now. Okay, so after some thought, this is what you realize, that everything's going to be all right. This is definitely going to change things, but it's going to change things for the better, and everybody is going to be happier with the changes that are going to be taking place. Okay, the Hermit is Virgo energy. So there could be some isolation or retreat, or you could be forced to be isolated for a reason. Let's say like your work is canceled and you got to stay home and think, confront yourself and think. And then you think to yourself, okay, well, you know what? It happened. It's over. I'm not going to let it hang above my shoulders. I'm going to get moving and seeing what kinds of things I can do to fix this. She may want to kill me. She probably wants to stab me with her sword. But all in all, I really think, after some long, hard thought, that everything is for the best. No matter what happens, there's still love. I'm going to be happy no matter how this turns out. If I get to stay at this job or this house, or if I get to stay friends with this person, if I still get to have them in my life, everything's going to be all right. Okay? If I don't, then I still know that everything's going to be all right, and everything is for the best. Okay, whatever is happening is to change things and to force you into alignment. So you need to really, I want to say count your chickens. Wrong phrase. I want to say you really need to thank the stars and come from a place of gratitude. Okay, so there is this internal thought thinking, well, I'm really grateful. I really appreciate all that's been done for me and given to me, while you're thinking of ways how you can make things right. Okay, so this is appreciation, despite. But you know, you probably deserve getting reamed that way. Okay, it was You had to be corrected, and leave it to somebody who is probably one of your closest loved ones to tell you the truth. Okay, make no bones about it. You need to learn the lesson. I see the finger shaking. Blah 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 blah. Why didn't you? You should have. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. That kind of deal. Okay, so ending. Oh, look at that. Prince of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Death card. Like I said, they want to make reparations, and they're putting an end to negativity or negative patterns or habits, like waiting to the last minute to do something and then producing a product that is not as quality as it would have had you worked at it gradually, one thing at a time, one step at a time. Okay, so we have Kaulike, equality, to balance evenly. Okay, didn't I say they have to make reparations? They have to make this up. Yeah, they have to balance things out. This card is a number 39, breaking down to a 12. Okay, surrendering, coming from a higher perspective, realizing that you've got to make this right, like I was saying. My intention is to find a healthy balance in all aspects of my life, to play as much as I work, to receive as much as I give, and to accept myself as much as I endeavor to change. Balance and equality begin within. When you can allow yourself to receive as much as you give, your energy will not be depleted. When you can find a healthy balance between self-acceptance and your commitment to growth, you can cultivate inner equanimity. When you can play and be whimsical as much as you are practical and productive, your life will naturally come into balance. Okay, so it appears here that somebody didn't do enough work, even though they pretended they did, or they tried to carry this false confidence, like I did this, I did this, I did that, I worked. They really didn't do a lot. Okay, it's like procrastinating. Okay, somebody's been procrastinating quite a bit, and now they're paying for it. So let's get, since I'm already at 37 minutes, I realize sometimes I have long ones. Let's get a word of affirmation from my from my Heaven Ascending on Earth deck, and that looks like it's it. Mahalo, give thanks. Didn't I say that about this? Being grateful. Mahalo, give thanks. You are the keeper of the light, so gracious and connected. Share your gifts with love and joy so that your inner child will continue to dance. This is all about gratitude, okay? Being grateful for every breath that you have, okay? So give thanks. Always come from a place of compassion with gratitude, okay? Always come from a place of integrity and honor. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Love you guys. Take care.